That'll do it.
That will do it.
Ah, shit. All right. Let's wrap this thing up.
All right.
What the hell, Josh? Is this an interview? What are we doing here?
I know, right? We're looking good.
Oh, I
Guys,
can't wait.
dude,
I can't. This is gonna be fun.
What's up, guys? Can everybody see us, hear us? We should get some people in here pretty soon. All right, let me in. I see you, Alex. Okay, cool. We are live. I didn't go live before. I'm an idiot. And we got some like hype music, so let's play this again. And then
Oh, here we
we'll
go.
come in. I got to turn this fireplace off because I'm already freaking roasting. All right. Yeah, that's right. All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back again. I forgot to hit the start recording, so we're running a few seconds behind here. My name's Matt. We got Josh Hines with us, our Presidente, and former El Presidente, Alex Rojas down there. Welcome, guys.
Glad to be here.
Hey, thanks for having us, Matt.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, Josh, you're already hired for president, bro. This isn't a job interview. You don't have to wear your tie here.
Yeah, but if there's gonna be memes, I at least want to look good this time. So
Well played. Well played.
That's
All right.
true. Oh man, he just knows. He knows that it's coming at some point. So
just trying to be prepared.
Yo, we got some people in the comments already. What's up? And if you guys will just allow access for StreamYard on Facebook there, then it'll actually show
Who it is.
who's talking to us. So kind of cool there. But yeah, I feel like I haven't seen you guys in like months, you know? So
Well, yeah, you didn't make it down the fork with us, so you missed out.
I know I didn't win a grand like you did, dude. So
Well,
That's more than a grand. It was a grand in cash, $500 in Dakota Lithium credit.
which it was just enough to get me set up with the new Newport NK180. So,
Nice, dude. That's awesome.
that is sweet. All right, guys. Well, you're probably wondering why I'm in my jams sitting here with the Christmas stuff. There's a small Christmas tree, Matt. Facebook user, allow access, and then we'll be able to see who that is, or you could just post who it was.
Cyrus.
We'll see it. It's Cyrus?
Yeah.
Right on. Yeah, so this is a small Christmas tree. I would also say that this is a appropriate size Christmas tree for the space. My wife started a tradition every year last year that we go out and cut one down. And we were definitely the Griswold family. I think I had to cut off about a foot off the top of the tree because it was too tall. It was like a 10-foot tree on a 9-foot ceiling. So I have that to look forward to after Thanksgiving here. So nice tie. Yeah. Nice tie, Josh. That's right. That's right. All right, cool. We're having some fun here. No, we're just getting the holiday season. I wanted to have some fun tonight. I miss you guys already. Looking forward to it. So tonight, the main point of this, we're going to get together. We're going to talk about a few things. We'll talk about some of the changes we had to make in 2024. I know like we already had to adjust our schedule, but I think it's going to work out really well. We're going to have some good ability for our guys and gals to go fish whatever tournaments they want within the state and outside of the state as well. So we kind of opened it up for that by changing the schedule a little bit. I wanted to talk about a couple Black Friday deals that are already released from our sponsors that we got. And really, I want to talk about the Native No Limits tournament. We already alluded to it that Josh won a ton of money. Alex, you were there. A bunch of guys from the club went down there to Fork. It sounded like a great time. And then we had some questions as well in the comments about the charity event and just a couple other things. So let's dive into our schedule real quick. It is on our Facebook page. You can find it there. The biggest change on the schedule is that our first tournament now is April 20th at Boyd. We had a May 3rd and 4th tournament, or May 3rd tournament, the All-American Kayak Classic, which we have a strong showing for already, it sounds like. That's on the 3rd and 4th. They had to reschedule because basically Everhart's the big store down there. They're going through, if you've been to the Classic, Everhart's is huge. It's a really cool store. But the venue that they had booked, they found out that it's the same weekend as the high school graduation there. And as many of you guys know, in a small town, that's a huge deal. It would crowd up everything. So it's kind of nice that they actually moved it. We were able to flex some stuff around. We had plenty of time to do it. So we do apologize for any inconvenience. But yeah, that's going to be the 3rd and 4th of May. And there's a pinned post with everybody that's qualified for that. Then we'll be in Pueblo, May 18th and 19th. We'll be back at Horsetooth on June 8th. We'll be up at a charity event in South Park, 13th and 14th of July. The 22nd in July, we'll be at Spinney. 17th and 18th of August, Trinidad. September 14th, we'll be at 11 Mile. And then the 28th and 29th, we'll be at Chatfield. Kind of ditched the idea of doing a championship just for this year because of the scheduling conflicts. This way we still have those 5-and-5 tournaments for bass and multi. Chatfield will just be a 2-day tournament, 1-day bass and 1-day multi is how it ended up working out. But that's it. There was a question about what the charity event's going to be. Jamie, the multi-tournament director, is going to be pushing out some more info on that. But basically, it's a 2-day event out at South Park, which is, I don't know which lakes it's going to entail, if it's going to have anything outside of Spinney and 11 Mile. Those are the 2 big ones out there. But the idea was maybe 1 day a trout, 1 day a pike, or 2 days of multi, and pick your own adventure on which lake, or we do each one. Jamie's going to put all the details out on that, but it's going to be a strictly charity event. That money is going to go back into the donation, and it's going to be pretty cool. So anything else to add on that, guys? Josh?
So just as far as prizes go, Scott's still working hard with getting sponsors on board. So we don't know what for sure we're going to be able to offer for that, but there'll be some pretty good sponsor prizes for that charity tournament. So we're hoping to get a boat to give away, but if not, we'll have some pretty good packages.
Nice. Yeah, that'll be.
Let me add to this too. Is this is a charity event. It goes a long way towards helping the club achieve the goals. The whole purpose of these tournaments is to give back to the community. So it's a big deal. If you haven't fished a tournament, maybe you're thinking about doing a tournament, that would be the tournament to do. If you're on the fence about doing one, it's for a fun event. It's for a charity. It's just for a good time. It's a good way to get your feet wet in the tournament world. So that's what I would add to that.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, I can kind of start to see some of the comments now. I see that Jason Duong is here, never gets an invite. Jason, we'll get you on here, buddy.
Just keep saying that and just not invite him. Let's just keep saying
that. This is Jeremy's fork was a wet blast. And
yeah, no kidding. Yeah, we'll talk about fork in a little bit, but yeah, I've never been so wet ever before. It was something else.
Let's get into it. Let's go into fork.
Let's
Alex,
talk about it. All right.
I'll let you talk about it, man. Who all went? Kind of what your guys' plan was, and how the week went.
Yeah, there's a group of us that went to. We stayed in the house together. It was me, Jeremy Pierce, Josh Hines, Jason Duong, Jim Malcolm, Ronnie Romero, Brandon Madum. Who am I missing? I feel like I'm missing somebody. I think that was everybody.
Brad.
Oh yeah, Brad Martinez. Thank you. Yeah, it was a big group of us stayed there. Of course, had a great time. Some of the guys got there on Monday. I got there I think it was Wednesday morning. Just a good time hanging out. If I've never fished these events out of the state, again, it's something I'd highly recommend. Get a group of guys to go with you. It's just a good time. We drank every night, just hanging out. Had to fix my drive. That was a whole nother ordeal. My
Completely
drive
disassembled.
actually, yeah,
Field
completely
trip for
disassembled my
bearings.
drive. It was Thursday night. My drive seized up. One of my bearings seized up. I guess when I flipped the kayak, water got in my drive somehow and seized that bearing up. And then I went on a search for a bearing the next day on Friday. Like I was driving all over the place. Not that there's a lot of places down there in at Lake Fork, small town, right? But a guy told me to go to a bearing store like 45 minutes away. I called them up. They had 7 or 8 of those bearings. I went and bought 2 of them, came back. All the guys they all helped me out. Everybody was in there freaking helping pull the whole drive apart and put it back together. I was back on the water for Saturday's tournament, so it worked out well. But no, we had a great time out there like we always do. It's just hanging out, telling stories, catching fish. Every day I think everybody caught, or not everybody, every day somebody caught at least a 20-inch fish there.
Yeah.
Is that right, Josh?
I think so.
Yeah, every day, not me. I never caught a 20. I caught 19, my biggest one, but I think every day somebody caught one over 20 there. That place is special. I mean, if you've never been to Fork, it's the GOAT lake for a reason. I know there's people that say other lakes are better, but it really is. I mean, it has some big fish in there. Yeah, I mean, I want Josh to tell his story because that was, I mean, the guy was, how do I say this PG? Hold on. How do I say this PG? He was our housewoman.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He was our housewoman for a couple of days. He actually he baked some goodies for us one day when we were all fishing because he didn't want to go out and get wet. Go ahead and tell the whole story. Tell how did your week go, Josh?
Oh, the week was great. I mean,
real quick,
me and
Josh.
Jeremy got down there and Brad got down there early before everybody else. So we had at least a couple days pre-fishing before some of you guys showed up. So we fished, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then it just poured all Thursday morning. So I said, you know what? I've had enough of this rain. I'm just going to sit in the house and hang out. And Ronnie brought a bunch of apples. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to bake a pie. Like, all right, let's do this. So,
Nice.
yeah. And
He did too. And it was good, by the way. It was really good, Josh.
Josh, you're looking super fancy right now.
Right? He's like looking too fancy right now.
Oh, someone called him out on the blends. I think that's Don Moyer giving
Oh, of
you a
course
shout
it's
out.
Don.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here with my blends. Don't mind me.
Nice. My
Don and
wife
Josh
actually got a bottle, but forgot to pick it up off like a drawing. Yeah. We're still fighting.
Don and
about
Josh
that
are our bourbon guys, man. They're like serious bourbon guys.
That's Jeremy there. Learned a whole lot about native drives that night. And
Yeah, we did too.
Yeah, OHIV. Heck yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a great time. The bite was tough. The bite was tough. Caught a bunch of little fish, like those. I felt like I was at Pueblo. I really did. I felt like I was at Pueblo or Chatfield or Boyd, where you're catching a bunch of smallies, little smallies.
Yeah.
Like one day, I don't know, I probably caught 20-ish, maybe 30 smallies, and I think only 2 or 3 were over 14 inches. For this tournament, they had to be 14 inches or bigger. So pre-fishing, I was just catching small ones and small ones. I think Jason caught a ton of them. I think everybody did.
So for me, it was my 3rd time at Fork, and the previous 2 times though were just super tough, and like there were not a lot of fish caught. So this time at least there were smaller fish, but everybody was catching fish. So from that perspective, I think I had a great time pre-fishing. Obviously tournament day was a little bit tougher, but I managed to find one big one. But
yeah, I was stuck back here in Colorado with my FOMO. I turned on the leaderboard and I was watching it pretty closely, and yeah, there were not a lot of fish caught at all that day. I mean, there were a couple guys up top, I think, that they found their hole, and they're probably from there or whatever. But there were a couple people that got a solid limit early and then just kept adding to it. But really, I mean, how many people even limited down there? You guys?
So there was no real limit, right? It's every fish counts. Over 14 inches. So you could have caught 100 fish and it all would have counted, right? But I think the leader, he said he caught 12 or 14 fish.
Yeah,
the guy 12. Who won. The next guy caught, I think, like 8.
Yeah.
3rd place caught, again, like 7 or 8. So Kenny Hood, props to Kenny Hood. He finished in 8th place out of 129 people, I think it was. He finished in 8th place, best out of Colorado. He finished with 4 fish, I think it was. So
So
that was
he
8th
actually
place.
had a bigger bass than me, but he
Right.
got beat out in the hourly by the biggest bass of the day.
Yeah, I think he had a 22-inch fish.
Yep.
The guy who won had a 24-inch fish.
And it was a beast.
Yeah, and it was the same hour that Kenny had caught his, so Kenny missed out on a paycheck, or on that paycheck. He did get like $200 or something like that for 8th place. Yeah, he missed out on big fish, unfortunately. Yeah, there's I think the smallest fish of the big fish hours, there's like 9 hours, I think 8 or 9 hours. Big fish is $1,000 an hour, plus whoever sponsors that hour, they got a gift card to their place, like Dakota Lithium did for Josh.
Nice.
So I think every fish was over 21 inches, over 21 and a half inches.
I think it was a 20.75 that one.
There was one?
One of the
Okay.
hours. Yeah.
All right. But it just goes to show you that place has them. You know, they're solid fish. I mean, that 24-inch was probably had to be a double-digit fish, right?
Yeah. I caught mine in the water.
That's right.
Josh caught one fish and it was the right fish, man.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah,
That's awesome, dude. You know, I always give it up. Like, I could tell right away when Josh's smile. I love it, man. Like, he was just, he was on cloud 9. I mean, why wouldn't you be? The guy just won.
Yeah.
You know, he wasn't sure he won one of those hours. He's really scared. You know, he's like, did I win it? Did I win it? Did I win it?
Well, you're nervous, right? You're watching the leaderboard,
Right.
like trying to count all the fish that people are submitting. And you're like, and then they can submit it later, and it goes off with a timestamp. So there's just really no telling. You kind of get your fingers crossed and hoping that you hear fish is big enough there. So
yeah, for sure. But that was awesome to see when they announced that hour, and Josh did one of these, you know, when he won.
Yeah, and then after that, you know, that's the famous picture, you know.
That is the famous picture.
That is
and
the famous picture.
And that meme will live forever, I promise you. I have plans. I unfortunately didn't have time to do it for this one, but you know, you posted that picture of him, Matt.
Yeah,
I was gonna Photoshop you and me in there with him, just to have us in the same picture.
Yeah.
I didn't have time to do it, but I was gonna do it.
Right.
That's right. I know where you guys live. So.
No, that's
So funny story
awesome.
behind that one too, behind that meme, right? So that picture comes up. I go to the restroom. I have to go handle my business in the restroom, and I'm in the restroom and I'm bored. And I look at the picture. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that looks like a homeless signed picture. And so I'm on the toilet, right? And I'm sitting there, start trying to figure out how to edit the damn picture. And at the same time, Matt already thought the same thing back home in Colorado. Matt had edited it the same time I did. It was pretty funny. Great minds think alike.
Yeah.
And from there, the meme, that's it. The meme lives on forever from here on out.
Yep.
That's
Sure
perfect.
sure does.
It just kept going. It was awesome. But no, I want to say congrats to Josh. A lot of people,
Absolutely.
you know, Alex, you've been there too. You know, and when you're the president and you're running a trail, like I'm pretty lucky during the day. I get to go out there and fish, and like we all do. Like we go out, we fish our tournaments, we have a good time. What a lot of guys don't see is, you know, like we all have our vehicles full of crap. I don't know how Josh fills all of his vehicle up with his kayaking stuff and then all the stuff for the awards. He's lugging that around. He's setting up tables and, you know, awnings and all this stuff. And it's, you know, that's every tournament pretty much. So Josh, I was just really happy to see you just enjoy,
I appreciate
it. A victory there, and, you know, and be able to, you know, kind of soak it in and not have to do the work on the backside of there. So, I mean, we really do appreciate everything you do.
Yeah, it's definitely nice winning cash at somebody else's tournament for sure.
And he also won more than that, by the way. So in the house, we bet every day. That we pre-fish. Whenever we pre-fish, we bet every day. We bet something every day. Whoever gets the biggest fish, maybe biggest limit, whatever we set for that day. Every day pre-fishing, right? And for tournament day, we usually do something too. For this one, it was who places the best won.
Flashy swimmers.
Flashy swimmers, yeah. And then whoever got the biggest fish won. What are they?
Jackhammers.
Jackhammers, right? So Josh obviously got the biggest fish, so he wins jackhammers for us. So to me, the bigger prize isn't what he won, the $1,000. It's bragging rights in the house.
Yeah.
So Josh won that too. Yeah. So it's a good time. It's always a good time.
No, definitely a great tournament. I hope they do it again next year. They're talking about maybe a different time. I don't know why the
Right.
big tournament trails have shied away from Fork for the last several years, because it is a special place. It can be
It
tough,
is. It can
but
be tough.
any cast can be a monster fish. So
So let me little breaking news here. Maybe it's not a guaranteed deal here. Okay. I literally
Okay.
got a message from Marvin Forte, the guy who ran the tournament down there at
Yeah.
Fork. He messaged me right before this tournament, right before this broadcast. And he asked me, and I think I might do it. I got to talk to the wife and clear it with her. He asked me if I wanted to be the tournament director for Natives No Limit tournament next year down in Texas. Don't know where or anything. No details at all yet, of course. But
you say Pueblo?
so yeah, Pueblo. No, down in Texas, somewhere in Texas. So I'll probably say yes to that. I'll probably run that tournament. So I won't be fishing the tournament more than likely. I'll just be running it. Kind of
He's
cool.
back.
Cool opportunity.
He's back. El Presidente.
Definitely
I
one
think
that's
I'm
got a
gonna-
taste for it again.
I feel like Minions, when they're all just cheering for Gru. Like we're just cheering for Alex. Oh man, that's awesome, dude. Congrats.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Again, it's early. I don't know for sure, but I might do it. I probably will do it. Yeah.
Alex, oh here we got a comment. Alex just wants the waypoint.
There you go. I just want the waypoints for
Yeah.
Fork. Yeah. No
Hey,
kidding.
just put it on Trinidad. We can put 200 boats on there.
I mean, you can fit
Everybody
200 boats on there.
Everybody gets a little hole.
So let me get your Josh. How do you think it was run, the native tournament?
I thought it was great. I mean, it's all digital now, right? So you just had the digital
Yeah.
captains meeting, and everybody knew the rules.
Yeah.
I thought it was run well. Everything was explained well. I think what was kind of unique about it was, I guess there was a Texas Club Championship the following week, so it was like off
Right.
limits. So during
Right.
pre-fishing, we were like, "Why aren't there any people out here?" That's because it was off limits for a bunch of people in that Texas club.
Right. They could only fish it. They give them a waiver to fish it the day of the tournament, and that was it. They couldn't pre-fish for it.
So that sucks for those guys. But it made pre-fishing really enjoyable because it wasn't crowded.
Nobody
at
was
all.
out there. Yeah. It was
But
pretty
I
nice.
thought it was a well-run tournament. The award ceremony was great, except for the guy that took my picture. He didn't give me a heads up. He just took it.
That guy, man, that guy's awesome. I love it.
Yeah. So, but I thought it was a great tournament. I think it's a really unique format. I like
that's
that.
what I was going to ask next. What do you think about the format? Because that's something we've always talked about, trying to do something like that with the club, at least a one-off tournament, not part of AOY or anything like that, just a one-off tournament and just every fish counts kind of deal. What do you think about it, Josh?
I think it's great. Like an MLF style.
Right.
I think as a season-long thing, the logistics for that would be a huge challenge. But for a one-off kind of thing, I mean, we even tossed it around for maybe the charity event too. I don't know if we'll go that way or not, but I think it's a cool format. And when the fish are biting, I think it would make it really, really exciting. So
yeah, I think it's a real fun format to me. I love it more than the traditional 5-fish thing. Yeah, it's for a one-off, just fun tournament. I think it's a blast as long as you have a limit, a size, limit. Obviously, you can't do 10 inches or 8 inches, but
right.
Yeah,
Obviously, theirs was 14, which that hurt a lot. A lot of people were catching smaller. So
if it was 13, I would have done really good.
Yeah,
as well as everybody else.
Texas.
Yeah, right. Texas, 13 inches. That's funny. Yeah, I love the format. That'd be pretty cool if you guys did it with Spinney or that South Park tournament. That'd be a fun way to. That'd be fun. That'd be a lot of fun.
I mean, some people catch a lot of trout up there, so
yeah, it'd be more fun if it was just a pike tournament.
Hey, talk to Jamie.
you try selling that with Jamie.
I know. But no, it's cool. That's a great time.
Cool. Well, hey guys, let's talk about some fun stuff. Let's talk about taxes. If you guys won more than $600, you're gonna get a tax form in the mail. So there's that.
That's you and me, Matt.
Someone just said no.
So yeah, we're still putting together. We're just getting all of our records together, and then we have to file a 1099 with the IRS, and then you'll get the 1099 in January for you guys to file. So it just relieves the club of any tax burden for all the money that's coming in and changing hands. So we're just doing things the right way now, since PayPal is reporting anything over $600. Just making sure the club's covered.
Yeah, and this is every club does this. It's not unique anymore. Every club does this now. They have to because they use PayPal and it gets reported. So
exactly. So everybody's doing that. Cool. The next thing I want to talk about, we're going to have a rules post later on through the year once we finalize the changes in rules. Many of you are aware we're allowing motors in 2024. So that is going to be a big change on the rules, how we word that. And so just stay tuned for that. We'll make a launch for the rules once they are available. But getting into one of the things that we're going to have to do, if you do have a motor on your kayak, you will have to register it. I kind of went through CPWs. I've registered one before, but I just purchased an Old Town Autopilot. It's got a motor on it. So I'm going through that process right now. So I just wanted to cover a couple key points for it if you guys are in the process of getting a motor. So first thing, if your vessel is less than 20 feet, it's $35.25 annually. It's going to be valid January 1st through December 31st. It's not a partial thing. Josh, I think, found this out. You can't just buy like a month or two. So you're going to spend that money, and this, you got to buy the ANS stamp too. So you're going to end up spending about, what, $75 to fish, the last month if you do that. And then you're going to spend $75 again on January 1st so that you can fish the rest of the year. It does say something about you can buy your thing up to 45 days in advance, but I don't think it covers those days. All this information is up on the CPW website. Big thing is, if you buy a kayak, especially if you buy like a used one, you need to have a bill of sale to get the thing registered. If you don't have a bill of sale, which I didn't on my last one because I bought it years before and put a motor on it, you just need to go to a CPW station. A CPW agent will inspect your kayak for you, and then he'll fill out all the paperwork, or she, and then you'll be good to go. They'll do it right there. You can pay for everything right there, and then in the mail you'll get all of your actual, identification of everything you need. If you buy a new kayak, like I just did, I've got 30 days to use that bill of sale as a temporary registration. So you can go ahead and fish on it for 30 days while you're getting your paperwork straight for your registration. And then there's two things you're going to need once you get all that done. You're going to need your CPW registration number that they're going to give you. Those are the decals that you put out on your kayak. Three things, actually. Then you're going to need your ANS sticker. That's going to come as well. And then you're going to need lighting for your kayak as well. So if you put a motor on it, you're required to have those navigation lights on it as well. Okay, so that's the big thing. Anything else that you guys can think of?
yeah,
that I might have
I want to
skipped?
add one thing. Just it's important that we that people do this. So a lot of lakes, some lakes like Pueblo, you don't have to, but most lakes require you to get inspected. Okay, please, I can't stress this enough. Okay, please go through the proper channels, get inspected. It takes them a minute to go through it. They just they ask you for your trolling motor. They're just looking to see if there's any mud or anything on there, keep it clean. And that's basically it. It's real fast and they just push you on your way. If you don't do that and we start getting caught on the water and all of us have our trolling motors on, and I'm talking about tournaments, I'm just talking about in general, they're going to start looking at kayaks and start requiring, different things. So we're trying to go the opposite way and trying to, I'm still trying to get this meeting with CPWs coordinated because we're trying to get conversation going about electric motors and kayaks, hand launch vessels to not require that kind of thing, that we don't need to get inspected because we don't have live wells, we don't store water anywhere. But for now, please get the inspections where it's required. So it makes it easier for us to try to get those rules changed for kayaks specifically. That's all I want to add.
Yeah, it's a good question. I think that's just Pete asking this one. Do you need a red and green nav lights? You do. So you need those same bow mount requirements that a boat has. So you're going to have a red up front and a green up front on each side. It's all up on CPW's website, but those are really the only nav lights. You don't need them on the back. You just need them on the front. But on the front, you'll see a lot of people use those Yak Power lights. They're a sponsor of the club too, so you know, look those up.
Yep.
There's several
only-
videos on how to install them. They're not too bad.
Yeah, it's only while under power is that those lights need to be on. If you're anchored, you're supposed to, just like a boat. When you're anchored, you have to have your 360 white light on. And when you're under power, that's when you need to have your red and green lights on.
Right.
Jeremy just posted something, just says, Pueblo changed this year to require inspections on electric motors as well. So it looks like just about every state park and every probably lake in the state now requires you to get inspected. So
yeah, and on Pueblo, that's still mixed. I've tried to get my motor inspected since that sign has come up, and the CPW agents have turned me away, saying that's not a requirement. So the sign there says that you should. Bottom line, like, we'll clarify that on tournaments. If there's a requirement at each lake, tournament directors will do that, and we'll put that information out on the you know, tournament meeting. Sticker setups. Sticker sets are cheap on Amazon, made for registration. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can kind of customize that. You can go to Bass Pro and get them, or Shields. You can go anywhere's pretty much got decal lights or decal stickers. There's a pack that you get, and then you put them up there. But yeah, you can customize whatever you want, match your kayak or whatever. So, but it's a big thing, especially if you're out there at night. It's a safety thing, anyways. It's good to have them. But
yeah, I'll say this too, for the guys that don't have motors right now, it depends what motor you want to get. Like my setup, literally, the trolling motor cost me $100. I got a PWM, a pulse width modulator, to make the battery last a lot longer by taking the head of the motor off. That cost me maybe $20 on Amazon, plus the cabling and all the wires I had to get. Literally, my whole setup, other than the battery, costs about I don't know, $140 maybe at the most. And then the battery's the big part. The battery does cost a little bit of money, but we do have a discount if you're a member with CKFC. We do have a discount with one of our sponsors, that's Amped Outdoors. So at least you get to save some money there as well. And right now they have a big sale, from what I understand. Matt, you can talk more about that.
Yeah, so I'll just kind of transition into that. So there's a huge deal going on right now with Amped Outdoors, big sponsor of the club last year. They gave away several batteries and a discount code for us. So if you signed up your membership last year, you've got your link to get the member discount codes. You can use this on top of their Black Friday or holiday discounts that they're going right now. Super awesome deals. Say I just got a 100 amp hour battery that I ordered from them today for under $500. So that's a steal. If you're a club member, go ahead and you know, stack those discounts and do it. And that's a hell of a deal.
Also, if you're not a club member, correct me if I'm wrong here, Josh. If you're not a club member and you want to buy a battery today, this week, before the end of the year, whatever, you can still become a club member. It costs you $20 to be a member, and you're going to save more than $20 by buying a 100 amp hour battery or whatever, you know. So, right, Josh?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yep. We still have the link up on our website. So if you wanted to join today, I mean, that I've always pitched that the $20, the one discount alone will save you. But there's a whole bunch of sponsors on there that you can save some money. So definitely worth it.
Yeah, right. Scott Brands. Yeah, Amp's coming back next year too. More battery giveaways, and we have a Newport motor and battery giveaway. Newport's another sponsor for next year. We don't have them up here because that's really kind of for 2024, but we'll get them up on the logo as well for the backdrop. But Newport's got a hell of a deal going on right now. I think it's what, 20% off, Josh, on the NK180.
Oh yeah, that was listed on Amazon, so I'm not sure if that's through Newport or not. But Amazon had a deal on the NK180 with 20% off. So
yeah, I've seen some deals with them lately. I don't know if that's across the fleet there, but yeah, I mean, you can get a good deal on that. It takes it down quite a bit, you know. So pretty cool deal. And then some other sponsor deals that we've got going on for Black Friday. I've just kind of scoped out like a few that are out there right now. The big ones, Jake's lure joint. Jake was just on. I think he's in our chat actually. But if you haven't checked out Jake, first off, for like he gives away a lot of soft plastics to the club. A big thing that Jake's known for, you can find his baits up at the bait shop in Silverthorne and some other places. I think Max might be selling them up there at Tackle Shop now. So he's getting into some stores up here too. His tubes are huge, especially for ice fishing. He sells these Mondo tubes, I think, which are 5-inch. He's got a 4-inch, 2.5-inch. So he sells a lot of tubes, but he sells a lot of other soft plastics as well. Tubes are definitely what he's known for out here, and I think what he kind of built his platform on. But you can check him out too if you just like watching kind of bait making. He gets on his Facebook and his TikTok, and he'll just have live videos going making baits, which is it's kind of fun to just watch. So check those out. But Jake's running 30% off through Sunday. And he's got a new color. Yeah, Josh needs a cigar.
That's the best comment right there. That's the comment of the night right there.
That's Corey. That is Corey. Oh yeah.
That's the comment of the night.
All right. I think we got Jake in here too. Okay. Or yeah, there's Eric. All right.
Hey, what's up, Eric?
What's up, Eric? Yeah, but 30% off. He's got a new color of tubes coming out. It's gonna get released, I think, on Thursday. So if you are thinking about buying some tubes, it's a I forget what the hell it's called. He told me it's green something, green magic or something like that. But it's kind of like a lighter, it's like a lighter yellow green too, but it looks pretty cool. So I'm going to wait actually until that color comes out and pick up that as well as some others.
His line through swim baits are awesome. I love
Does that mean you're going to go ice fish with us this winter, Matt?
If I don't have to do any of the work, then yeah, I'll go out there and ice fish with you guys.
So, oh, you need somebody else to drill your holes for you?
Got it. What's that mean? What's that mean? There's not a lot of work.
That means I have no ice fishing equipment. Do you want us to bait the hook
for you too? Take the fish off?
I have zero ice fishing equipment. I did fish
with my dad covered
growing up, but yeah,
we got you covered.
I'd love to go. I'm itching so bad to go because I missed Fork. But yeah, so Jake, 30% off, jakeslurejoint.com. You can check him out on Facebook as well. Amped Outdoors, huge sale on batteries there. You can get batteries that are like a couple $100 off right now, which is pretty cool. And then Newport got that good deal. And then as always, keep checking out Shields. They're going to have tons of discounts this time of year. Anyone that's looking into getting like a new graph or facing sonar or anything like that, this is typically the time of year where you're going to see the lowest prices possible. And then also, if you're going to your local Shields, check out the bargain bin this time of year because they're trying to clear up space for all their ice fishing crap. And you guys can find some crazy deals. When we were up at Johnstown Shields, we were fishing the last tournament there, and they had like Tatsu. They had tons of stuff from the bargain bin. That was some really good deals there. So
I was just there today. I just stopped there on the way home today. The one in the Springs, and yeah, they had the ice fishing. They had like the bibs and stuff are on sale. Their jackets are on sale for ice fishing. They had a bunch of soft plastics. They had some flicker shads that were in clearance.
Nice.
Yeah, they had several things.
Those don't catch anything.
Yeah, flicker shads now, never.
All right, we have the ice gear. We've got people wanting to do it. And then Ronnie says, "Let us know in the ice." Yeah, hey, Ronnie, I'm going to be flying around a lot. I'll let you know if there's ice. It's got Lefty Shimano VOF. That's a good deal.
139. That is a deal.
That's a phenomenal deal.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a great deal.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Thanks, Eric. Cool. And then so check out Shields Casting, another one. They've got up to 60% off right now on some of their stuff. I know a lot of guys wear their gloves in the wintertime. And check them out. They got tons of deals on just about anything right now. So, and someone just got a live scope.
A casting live scope?
Summit live scope shuttle. I'm not sure what that is. Is that like an ice fishing mount for it?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Right on. Yeah, I don't follow the ice the ice fishing stuff enough. I don't know. You guys asking ice reels are solid. $12 right now. That is a good deal. So yeah, like me, Ronnie reminds me to step my game up and set up in a bucket. Nice, that's Eric. I gotta look back at Facebook to see who's talking here, but yeah. All right, so those are the deals that we got. I think we just about covered everything. Is there any questions? Anything you guys wanted to go over?
Yeah, ask away, you guys. You got anything? Ask away.
I mean, we could just comment on Josh's awesome outfit too, if you guys want.
Yeah.
Just do that for another 5 minutes, but
We could
That's
definitely
fine.
do that.
That's fine.
yeah, I like doing these live ones. I think it's fun. I like seeing.
I agree.
You know, it's kind of a fun way for us to get together, especially outside of the season here.
Here's what I think though, Matt, because we were looking forward to Jason's comments like he normally does.
Yeah,
He
he's-
didn't really show up.
I think
He's been-
I think we offended him a little bit because of my comment about not inviting him on the show.
We offended him.
Yeah, you know what?
Jason, you'll be on the next show.
Jason
There
didn't
you
even
go.
Jason didn't really show up today for us, guys. It's okay. You know? He's probably busy doing something, shopping for Crocs or something. But that's all right. He was watching. I didn't see that he left or anything. I don't know.
Yeah,
He might have left.
he tuned us out. We talk too much.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Right here, Josh Gardner started working at Johnstown Shields as well. We got a club member to head up for all your Shields questions.
Nice.
Yeah, Josh is a stick too. So if you have a
Yeah.
question and you're up there, that dude knows
And Caleb.
his stuff. Yeah, between the two of those
So
guys.
the reason why the Johnstown Shields has like Tatsu, like you just talked about, they have everything there is because the guy who tends to buy a lot of that stuff, Caleb is the guy who runs all that for their fishing department. Caleb is the man, and now having Josh there on top of that's incredible. I mean they're gonna hook us up. They're gonna get a lot of good kayak stuff there. So yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, this is Ronnie here. Jason's at the casino. He sold his live scope and his kayak.
He's going to double that money. Yep.
He doesn't have a kayak right now. What are you talking about? He did.
Yeah, he sold it. He's putting all that money on black.
Oh man, golly! You know what? Here we go. You know, all Jason does is comes in and drops the race card every time. Alcoa, please tell him check your email once in a while.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, we tried. Okay. I guess the last thing I'd want to talk about is just, hey, if we put the rosters out for the All-American, and I know it might seem like, hey, I don't know if I can plan this far out. We're not trying to say, you can't go if you don't decide right now. What we're trying to do is if you're not going, we want to open up that slot for someone that can make those plans as well. So if you know that you're not going to be able to go, let us know. If you're thinking about it still, that's fine. You qualified, you got that spot, it's yours. But we just want to do the roll downs, give people as much time as possible with those roll downs. So it is no issue if you guys need some more time to think about it. We do have to submit that, I think, February 1st, the roster?
Yep, February 1st. So
okay, so be nice to have by the end of the year, but hey, just let us know by February 1st. We got to have that thing locked in. I think we're going to have like 30 plus people right now. So pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that'd be really, really, really awesome. We could get that.
And then between us and CKB, you're looking at like 50 anglers from Colorado. I think it'd be awesome if Colorado went and kicked Arkansas's ass at the All-American. So
that'd be incredible.
All right,
Dude,
here we go.
These comments are great, man. These comments are really great.
I don't even have to look at who these people are. This is
look at Jason's right there.
Just in a sad place in my life.
You still got a sweet Tacoma, Jason.
All right, Jason, I didn't guess the game.
It's getting good now.
Get out the hollowed out log like he used at point. Oh.
So he had a 2-man, like a tandem kayak, That's the
Okay.
tournament that so Jason, that tournament, I'll talk a little bit about that tournament, is at Boyd. It was early, like it was, like we're going to have again.
Yeah.
It was like snowing the day before, probably like 3 inches of snow the night before the tournament. Jason rolls up there in some tandem thing and his flip-flops as always. It's cold as hell wearing his flip-flops. It's too cold. He decides, screw it. He puts his kayak up. He goes to gets breakfast and coffee. I don't even know what the hell. He left the lake. Comes back, finishes the tournament, and wins the tournament. And I believe it was out of that kayak. I think that was the time he did it. But yeah, that's the story behind that.
I need a picture of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, no more Boyd snow stories because we're going mid-April to
I
Boyd
know.
again. So hopefully we'll have that crazy 70-day weekend. It'll be great weather.
Yeah.
We don't need any more snow at Boyd.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, real quick, yeah, just I believe Waterline still has that discount going on the Hobies.
Okay.
I know they got some Titan X's coming in a little bit later, so the native Titan X's are coming in. Yeah, they're stocked up right now on most kayaks, so hit up Waterline. They're truly the best retailer as far as kayaks go in the state. They're really good to us in our club. They support us. I mean, they give us kayaks every year to give away. So, yeah, let's support them back. If you're in the market for a kayak, hit up Waterline. They'll take care of you.
Eric Ali's ready for some cold. Man, that's good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, cool. Yeah, I think Waterline. I think last post they said they were going to start getting their first shipment of Titan X's. I think in earlier mid-December. So it got pushed a couple weeks, but really, like that's just 2 weeks out now. So
Right.
Cool. Right on, guys. Anything else, Josh? All President Day.
So it's a little early, and I'm sure there's only 6 people listening anymore. But you know, this is most this is most of the boards last year, except for Jamie. So come the end of the season, we'll be looking for new board members. So if you guys have any interest, you can hit up any one of the board members at any time. Talk to us at tournaments, message us on Facebook if you have questions about kind of responsibilities, or if you're just interested and want to know more. So lots of time to make that decision, but just kind of want to put that out there for the masses.
Yeah. Next time, Matt, if you could let me know, please. I didn't know there's a dress code today that Josh apparently set for us, and we didn't make it. So, Josh, I apologize. I wasn't dressed properly today.
Yeah, there's a dress code.
Yeah. Alex, you're with it. It's
blue. I know, right?
Blue grays. No, next time we'll have to do one before Christmas. We can all do a little campfire or a Christmas fireside chat. Okay. Yeah. This is one thing I love about the club. We've got Ronnie Romero in here. That's the Facebook user. I love everybody in this club. You know, if you want to try out ice fishing, reach out. He's got a lot of equipment. And CKFC Happy Hour. Yeah.
Let's do it, Jason. I'm in.
Jason. All right, Jason. Hey, if we do happy hour,
do it live from 11 Mile in January.
We'll let Jason on the club, or Jason. Yeah. We'll let him in the club. No, we'll let Jason be on the podcast if he does happy hour with us.
Hey, quick little
provides the alcohol.
A little bite update, real quick. I went to Chatfield. Slayed smallmouth, slayed them on a blade bait. I mean, just tons of them on a blade bait. So, yeah, jig and wraps, those kinds of baits right now are absolute money right there. I think the last day at Chatfield, I think, is the end of November. So, it's on fire right now, though. If you're in the right spots, I was fishing the main channel. Just FYI, I was on the main channel, right on the edge of where the channel starts, and just ripping a blade bait and just catching tons of smallies.
Yeah, I was kind of having the same luck. They're on those edges right now where I was fishing too, and yeah, it's a fun time. I'm excited for the jerkbait bite to start. You know, still haven't really got on a good bite on that. So
jerkbait bite never dies. What are you talking about?
I know. I know.
It's always jerkbait time.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming on. Stormy, do you want to come over here? You look like you really want to come over here.
I don't. I'm just giving you your best.
Hey, Stormy.
I got to bake some apple pies tonight. Come on over here, dear. You'll see why I'm dressed up like this, because we got our family pajamas, you know.
Can she hear me? Matt, can she hear me?
Can you hear him?
No.
Here.
Give her the headset. There you go. So I want to tell a quick story about Stormy here because she's awesome. So we fished tournament last year at Truman, and we get there and Matt shows up with little gift bags for us. Of course, they're not from Matt; they're from Stormy. And in that gift bag, she gave us like lip balm, sunscreen, some little shots of I forgot what we were drinking or whatever, Fireball I think it was. So thank you, Stormy, for taking care of us and thinking about us. Appreciate it like always.
Man, what is Jason talking about here? Stormy, did you tell Stormy I said she looks punchy? I don't know what that means.
Oh, you don't remember that?
Do
You don't remember that?
Face? Is that what that
No. He meant it like feisty. That's what he meant. Like feisty.
That's a better word.
That's accurate.
Yeah, feisty's better.
I don't beat my wife. Jason. She's the best trolling mode delivery person and gift bag maker. Yeah, funny story about that. She shows up to Ronnie's place. That's Ronnie. She shows up to Ronnie's business like 5 minutes early, wondering why he's not there. And
I said is he one of those people that shows up like right on time? And apparently, yes, that's true. He does.
yeah, and you're never on time, but
The one time.
the one time she's on time. All right, cool. Get back to true. Yeah, they were good. We all had like these little coffee mugs, and they said,
Oh, that's right.
what did it say? It said,
It says I'd rather be.
yeah, I'd rather be F blank 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 ing. And then when you fill the coffee up, it gets hot and it filled in the letters and it said fishing.
Fishing, yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So those were a hit. But all right. Hey guys, I'm gonna go bake some pies. So I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving, and we'll do another one of these. But yeah, have a good holiday with enjoy your family, everybody. And hey, if anybody wants to go fishing, reach out. We still got, I don't think Pueblo's gonna ice over, so we still got a place to fish.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, have a good Thanksgiving, guys.
All right, you too. See you guys.